to an interfaith program this week in Boca Raton, the Unitarian Church. One of the panelists got up, and you know what he said? Referring to all these bad things happening in the world. He said, do you know, and he's telling this audience for a couple hundred, because we were in a Unitarian church, he said the most radical Unitarian member, the most practicing, the most extreme Unitarian person will be a very loving person, right? I'm sitting right there and I'm like, oh, very nice, which is true. He said, but a very practicing Muslim is a killer. Why would people say this? He said, the more practicing and the more Islamic you get is the more radical and extreme you will get. You will not be loving. There will be criminals and murderers. Here's an intelligent man in the political level in America making that statement. You see what the people think? Listen, it's not only what Donald Trump thinks, you know. I know a lot of us are very naive. We are like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Whether he wins or he doesn't win, it doesn't matter. It does matter. It's not only the words of Donald Trump's to ban Muslims and mosques and all the 9 yards. This is how a lot of Americans think about Muslims. Come on, let's face the reality. Why do some of us just eat and sleep and come to mosque and not understand what's going on? You see, a lot of us are not into that interaction with non-Muslims. You probably speak to people just by the way. So you really don't know the hardcore operation. If the issue of Muslims in America was not an important thing, the entire Republican debate, when was it? Wednesday or Tuesday? It seems as you guys didn't even see it. So you don't have a clue what's going on. What day, Brother Azad, was it? You neither know? The whole Republican debate ended, surrounded around Muslims. Presidential candidates on CNN, their topic was all about Muslims and Islam and security and Islam, and you tell me that's not important? And some of us just sleep and eat biryani and go and sleep? Just about eat and go to work? And you don't understand, these are the future leaders of this country. Presidential candidate, this is not a guy on the side of the road talking in a pub or in a rum shop or some idiot on the side of the road. These are educated people, government officials and representatives in this country of the United States of America, and that's what they think of some of us. Well, you don't sleep when you have this kind of thing happening. Maybe this is a blessing from Allah to get us up and smell the coffee. Because a lot of us are just lackadaisical. And I'm sorry to be saying this, so I hope none of you feel offended, but that's what I'm telling you, you know. I went to Atlanta this weekend. A few brothers from here were there. I gave a lecture in Atlanta. One man, when I spoke of Muslims must integrate in America and get involved in the society and the community, after the lecture he met me and said, that's not necessary. We don't need to interfaith and we don't need to integrate. What does that mean? I didn't even bother the conversation with him. Because, you know, it says when a wise man and a fool argue, it's two fools arguing. I really don't talk to fools too much. I listen to them, but I ain't going to waste time. Got too much to do. You still have Muslims don't believe that you should have interfaith relations. We should involve in the city, in the community. We still don't believe that. Some people just sit back and watch it. Some people just criticize. But for the presidential candidates in this country, for some of them, all their topic is about Islam. And even amongst the candidates, you have arguments and fights amongst them. One is saying, do not attack the faith and Islam. Let's get rid of terrorism, not Muslims, Islam, and their faith. So there are very sober-minded, level-headed, intelligent candidates out there. But the mere fact that a man like Donald Trump will say certain things, and other people would say certain things, it means there are many people in America who don't like Muslims. They just outright hate and don't like. See, a lot of us don't know the hate crimes and the problems that go on out there. A lot of you just in business, you're concerned about making money. You get a job, you're concerned of making money. You go to school, you're concerned about a degree to make money. It's all about money. But you're really not concerned about being a Muslim. Many of us are not really concerned of the importance. My brothers and sisters, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, one of his greatest fikr, worry, was the worry of the people and the condition of the people, Muslims and non-Muslims.